Hi guys, Happy New Year and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toby Lover. I am a digital marketer and on here I talk about everything that you need to know about marketing. Really think about anything that you need to know about marketing. I have it right here on my YouTube channel. And if I don't, it's only a matter of time before I talk about it on this channel. So if this is the first time that you're coming across any of my video and you're into digital marketing, I like to say welcome on board and you are definitely in for a ride this year because you're going to find everything that you need to excel in your digital marketing career. And if you're a returning viewer, I would just like to say thank you for sticking around and for starting the year with me again. It's really going to be an amazing year for every one of us. And I'm so glad that we made it into another year. Welcome on board. Today, I want to talk about something really interesting, right? It's a new year. I'm sure that a lot of companies, a lot of brands already have their marketing strategies laid down for the year. A lot of marketers also want to try out new strategies in this new year. So it's going to be good to talk about what I really want to talk about today. It's a very important topic, especially now at the start of the year. Marketers are a lot of brand managers and companies are on their marketers' necks right now, wanting to know what's the plan, what are we looking at for the first quarter of the year, for the second quarter. But calm down, it's going to be fine and you're going to excel at it. And that's why today I have this topic. New year, new marketing strategies. Are you using the same marketing strategies from 2024? Do you plan to use the same strategies in this new year, or are you planning to adopt new marketing strategies for the new year? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about trends that happened in 2024. Let's talk about what to look forward to in the world of marketing in 2025. Because trust me, even from the end of 2024, there were a lot of trends that it was looking that this is going to be the bulk of 2025. So we're going to talk about those trends that you need to watch out for in this year. And when I say watch out for, I mean you need to begin to research on them and equip yourself with knowledge about these trends. Also, I always have you. I got your back, marketer to marketer. I'm telling you that I'm going to provide you with very practical tips that can help you to excel in your marketing career in this year. Those marketing strategies that you've laid down for the year for that brand or for those brands, you can bring them to reality by following the tips that I'm going to lay down for you at the end of this video. So you are in for the ride. We're starting the year, we're starting the first video of the year with some quality talk. So stick around and once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so before we look into the future, let's just quickly do a quick blast from the past, right? 2024 was an interesting year for marketers. I don't know about you, but the last year was a very interesting year for me. There were a lot of interesting trends and campaigns that made the limelight, that made the news, that made blogs in 2024, and they were super exciting. I had a lot to learn from them, and I'm looking forward to what this year holds really in terms of trends, in terms of campaigns, in terms of marketing. I'm honestly looking forward to it. But still, the last year was so interesting because there were trends that actually made a big splash in the year. Top of my list and first of my list is AI's automation in marketing. AI really got established in the year 2024, especially in marketing. And of course, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So even in this year, be prepared to use AI and be prepared to all of the innovations that AI is going to bring into the world of marketing. Now, I get that a lot of people get scared when they hear about AI automation, marketers included. I mean, you get scared, you feel like AI is going to come and going to take your jobs. But I'm of the opinion that that is never going to happen. AI is going to become very important in our duties, in carrying out our jobs, but it's never going to take the job. What can happen is that people who know how to use AI well can take your job. So it's important that you get up to speed with what AI can do for you in the world of marketing. Now, AI affected almost every aspect of marketing. Is it SEO, SEM, content creation? AI was a huge part of these aspects of marketing, especially digital marketing. But it also helped a lot of marketers, myself inclusive. AI helped make a lot of process faster. Even content creation process, it helped marketers to gain ideas, get content ideas, get implementation strategies, and it helped a lot of marketers, think faster and do their jobs better. So AI automation in marketing was a really interesting trend in the year 2024. And I really do hope that if you're not inclined to AI yet, and when I say AI, I mean platforms like ChatGPT, Jasper, those are like the common ones right now. You need to really get on board because you would need it in 2025, honestly. Second on my list of very interesting trends in 2024 was the dominance of short form video content. Now, both Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, even LinkedIn now have all jumped on short form video content. And it really just shows to also that this form of content have come to stay. And what do I mean by short form video content? I mean content between the 30 seconds to 60 seconds, video content between 30 to 60 seconds. This type of content have become so mainstream on every social media platform, and it really just speaks about the short attention span that we have as individuals and the pressure on marketers to make use of the short attention span to get the attention of their target audience. I mean, if you have something you want to market and you want to reach your target audience, you want to get it to them, you need to be able to communicate this within the first 60 or 30 seconds of your video. Else, they're swiping up. So short form video content really gained dominance in the year 2024. And I believe that this is one trend that is going to continue even in this new year. So you really want to pay attention to this and make sure that you consider the attention span of your target audience whenever you're creating content, especially video content. Another trend in the last year that really takes the cake for me was the social e-commerce growth. I mean, platforms like TikTok Shop and Instagram literally turned endless scrolling into shopping. And it was a seamless integration, honestly. And it made it so easy for businesses to have their goods on TikTok Shop and for their target audience to buy from them while scrolling on the social media platform. I think that was a really brilliant trend in 2024. And again, this is going to continue into the new year. Lastly, before we move into trends that you need to watch out for in the year 2025, this trend really started to gain so much dominance in the last year. And that is the sustainability messaging that a lot of brands began to jump on. Now, consumers have become so conscious of the brands that they buy from and brands that they are loyal to. So you see that a lot of brands are beginning to incorporate their message of sustainability, sustainability for the environment, for humans. They're beginning to incorporate it in their brand messaging to show that they really do care about the world, care about the environment, and not just about the money they stand to make from the sale of their goods or their services. Brands are going to be more serious about pushing out sustainability messages. So if you're a marketer, this is something that you might want to consider when you're creating. I'm sure you've already created a marketing strategy, but this is also something you want to consider if you do not already have it in your marketing plan for the year. Sustainability messaging is so important. I'll really just say that the last year, 2024, showed us that consumers, like never before, want interaction, they want authenticity, and they want trust, really. They want trust from their preferred brands. But now that that has been said, 2024 was a beautiful year, but that year is gone. So what next? What do we need to look forward to as marketers in this new year? Now, this is something I want to talk about. What do we need to look forward to in the new year? Now, I am no prophet. Mm-mm. I do not precisely see the future. In fact, I don't see the future at all. But I am so sure that these trends I'm going to talk about are things that you need to look out for in this year 2025 because it's really going to take a cake, a piece of the cake. All of these trends are going to have a piece of the 2025 marketing cake, and you need to be on the lookout for them. So let's talk about trends that you need to look out for in this year. Now, the first trend on my list that I think that we need to watch out for as marketers in the new year is hyper personalization. Now, I know that personalization of content started last year or 2 years ago and it has really been growing. I get that. They're already personalized content. But what I'm seeing is this. What I'm saying is this year, with the growth and the evolution of AI, there is going to be hyper personalization of content. And this is what I mean. You'll be able to personalize a content in such a way that it feels like you're talking to one particular individual. So when your target audience, when they come in contact with your marketing resources or your adverts, it feels like you're talking to them exactly as an individual. This is what AI is going to really help marketers achieve hyper personalization more than ever before. Marketers will be able to create really personalized content that meets the exact need of one person in their target audience. So I see an ad, it meets my need. Another target audience sees the ad, it meets their need. Super exciting. Honestly, from the sound of my voice, you can tell that I'm really excited about this possibility. And I think this is something that is going to begin to happen in this year. So marketers, brace up. The second trend that I think marketers need to look out for in this year is voice search optimization. Now, this is just like search engine optimization, but in this regard, it is not through text, it is through voice. Now, with the advent of smart speakers, like smart home speakers like Alexa, there is need to optimize voice search. I mean, you search for things with your voice using these smart speakers, right? So why not optimize the search also the same way you optimize search engine for search engines on Google? I think that this is something that is really going to become more popular in this year, yeah, in the world of marketing. I believe that voice search optimization is really going to become more popular. A lot of brands are going to jump on it, and I think the turnover is going to be crazy. I think it's really going to be a crazy turnover. And I believe that marketers should begin to educate themselves about voice search optimization and how they can jump on this trend as soon as possible. Now, just as I said before, that a particular trend started in 2024, and that is sustainable and ethical marketing and messaging. I think that this trend is going to continue into the year 2025. So, this is the third trend that I think marketers should look out for in this year: sustainable and ethical marketing. The world has gone beyond just putting out any form of content to get sales or to drive conversions. Consumers are wiser than that right now, honestly. If you're a marketer and you think that you can push anything to your consumers and they will fall for it, I'll say that you really don't know what you're saying as a marketer because consumers have become so aware. So you really need to be ethical in your marketing. The brands that are going to stand out and the brands that consumers are going to be loyal to in this year are brands that practice ethical marketing, brands that promote environmental sustainability, brands that show that they genuinely care about the world, genuinely care about the people that work with them, and also about the environment. So, marketers need to really incorporate ethical marketing in anything that you do. I get that you want to push out an overhyped message to get the attention of your target audience, but that wouldn't work in this year. And that is because consumers are awake. I'm sorry to tell you, but if you did not know this before now, you've heard it right now. Your consumers, your target audience is awake and they know what is happening. They know what is happening in the world of marketing. Maybe not everything, but they are aware. They are aware that you're exaggerating. They are aware that you're not being truthful. They are aware that it's a lie, right? So, whatever you're doing, make sure that you incorporate ethical marketing the foundation of your marketing strategy should be ethical at the very least. So this is one trend you need to look out for. And not just a trend, it's an advice also. So get the best of both worlds, I guess. Okay, trend number 4, and this is the last trend that I'm going to be talking about that I believe that marketers should look out for in this year, and that is augmented reality, AR. AR is really going to change the game of e-commerce, and you heard it here. If you've never heard it before, you heard it here first. Augmented reality is really going to change the game for e-commerce. And this started with some brands in the last year. I know that brands like Sephora already implemented this, where you can try out a makeup and see how it looks on you right there from your house, right? Try out a makeup that is available in the store, see how it looks for on you before you purchase it. I think also Nike incorporated this, where you can try out a kicks and see how it looks on your legs before you end up buying it. A lot of brands are going to jump on this, because imagine you being able to fit in a furniture in your house and see how it looks like in your living room before you buy it. It's amazing consumer experience. It's amazing customer experience. And I believe that this is something that a lot of brands are also going to jump on. And as marketers, you need to always be one step ahead, which is why I'm telling you this early at the start of the year. So you can begin to make your research and see how you can incorporate this into your marketing plans, into your marketing strategies, and into your implementation strategies also. So I'm just going to recap the strategies, the trends that I think you should look out for in the new year. Top on my list is hyper personalization, like I said before. Third on my list is voice search optimization using smart devices like Alexa. Third on my list is sustainable and ethical marketing. And the last one, which I just spoke about, is augmented reality in e commerce. These trends are many, many more. I mean, I can't talk about every trend that I think you should look out for in this new year, but there are so many creators out there who have also spoken about other trends that you need to look out for in the world of marketing in this year. And not just looking out for them, you need to begin to equip yourself with everything that you need to know that can help you incorporate all of these trends. You can incorporate everything, of course, depending on what your marketing strategy is for the year. You find the trends that you believe that this will be good for you, and you can incorporate them into your marketing strategy for the year. I mentioned that I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that can really help you excel in your marketing efforts in this year. You don't have to be afraid, right? I know that marketing is very spontaneous sometimes. It can be very spontaneous. Trends can change and you have to evolve with all of these trends. But at the end of the day, I really believe that you do not have to be scared. You shouldn't let fear get a hold of you even before you have a chance to implement all of these beautiful ideas that I'm sure you already have. So I think these tips that I'm going to share right now are going to help you to maximize your marketing efforts and help you achieve all of the things that you have set out to achieve in your marketing career this year. So stick around for them. If you want to stay ahead of the marketing game in 2025, the first thing I think that you really need to do is to adapt quickly. And that is my number one tip for you. Learn to adapt quickly. Trends are this career that you have chosen, this profession that you're in. You need to be able to adapt fast. Trends would come at you as fast as they can. And for you to remain relevant in this industry, you need to be able to identify those trends that are going to be of great value and importance to you. Trends are like opportunities, and you need to grab them fast. So you need to be able to adapt quickly to them. So if you're a very rigid person and you're a marketer, it's going to be a bit difficult, right? Because you need to be able to adapt fast to trends. And when I say adapt to trends, I always like to put a caveat. It's not every trend that you need to adapt to. But when you see one that can do your marketing a lot of good, you need to be able to identify it as fast as possible, and you need to be able to jump on it very quickly. Another tip that I believe will help you in your marketing efforts in this year is to prioritize community building. Yes. And I think that being able to build a solid community of your target audience, of your target consumers, is going to help you a lot in this year. If you've not already been doing this, this is something that I think you need to prioritize also and look into. The third tip that I think would help you in this new year, and I think I've been shouting this tip at the top of my voice to anyone I come across, right? In any year, any season I come across anybody, measure effectively. In this year, data is your best friend. I mean, for this year, data has to be your bestie as a marketer because you need to be able to measure effectively, measure your ROIs, your return on investments, know what is working, know what is not working. This way, you know where to channel your efforts. You know where to channel your marketing efforts. You do not waste time, budget, and resources on things that would not profit your brand. And you wouldn't really know what is going to profit you and what is not if you do not measure your campaigns, if you do not measure your marketing efforts. So, for everything that you do on any social media platform at all, please make it a point of duty to measure well. Measure your results, check your numbers, make sure that you understand the numbers that you are seeing. All of these numbers that come out on your analytics, they have something that they mean. So if you're not good with this yet, I would really advise you to take up courses or watch. If you can't even afford a course right now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube. There are a lot of creators on YouTube. I have a lecturer that says that YouTube can be a university. Depends on how you want to make use of it. There are a lot of resources, especially on YouTube, that can help you understand your numbers very well because you are really going to need those numbers in this year. You are going to need to understand them and to measure your efforts effectively. This is my third tip for you, and I believe that if you can hold on to this and make use of it, you're really going to see a lot of change in this year. I bet you. Tip. Now, the fourth and the last tip that I'm going to share with you is that, and I'm going to hold your hands while I tell you this. My dear marketer, okay, I'm serious now. The fourth tip that I want to share with you is that you need to invest in training. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to invest in training. I know that being a marketer is definitely a full time job, there's a lot to do. But you'll be doing yourself a lot of good if you invest in training yourself, if you invest in getting more knowledge. Because, like I said, new technologies every day, new ways of doing things every day, new strategies, and you need to know about these things. So, if you don't invest in trainings, if you do not invest in equipping yourself with the technical know how, you wouldn't know that there are new things, you wouldn't know that there are new changes. So, what I'm just trying to say in all of this is that don't get too comfortable where you are. I know that you are doing excellently well. Even personally, I try not to get too comfortable, right? I acknowledge that I am doing okay for myself, I'm doing well for myself, but I also need to invest a lot in myself to get better and get better and get better, right? Because marketing is ever evolving, ever changing. So my advice for you is that just try this year, two, three trainings, try to attend conferences, be around other marketers, get to know what they are doing, what strategies are they implementing for the brands that they are working with, what is working for them. Get to know what's in the mind of other marketers, and it would really help you to become a better version of who you are as a marketer. So these tips, the first tip, adapting quickly. The second tip, investing in yourself. The third tip, measuring effectively. And the fourth tip, prioritizing community building. All of these tips and many more are really going to help you in your marketing career in this year. It's going to help your marketing efforts and they're going to help you to channel your energy in the right places. I really do hope that these tips you're able to not just listen to them, right? But also make use of them in your marketing journey for this year. And trust me when I tell you that it's going to be way better than where you're coming from if you can just hold on to these things. Okay, thank you so much for sticking around to this moment. If you watch to this moment, thank you so much. You're the real OG. Thank you so much for watching this video. Just before I bring this video to an end, before I close the curtains, I'd just like to say that, and I want you to always remember that every new year, in fact, every new day brings a new opportunity. It gives us a chance to have a fresh start. So if the last year didn't really go well for you as regards marketing, as regards your career in marketing, I just want you to know that this year, in fact, this day that you're seeing this video is another chance for you to have a fresh start. The important thing is that you never stop trying. So if you tried out things last year and they didn't work out, who says you can't try them again this year? Who says? So just see this new year as another chance for you to get better in your marketing game, another chance for you to equip yourself with all that you would require to excel in marketing. And I'm sure that you're going to have a wonderful year in your marketing efforts. I am so certain that you're going to have such a great year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you found value in it, and I hope that this video helps you as you either kickstart your marketing efforts or you continue in your marketing efforts throughout the year. If you are here to subscribe to this channel, you thought I was going to forget. If you're here to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please, please, please help me this year. Help me to help you. Please do well by hitting the subscribe button and also ringing the notification bell so you know anytime I have a new video up on the channel. Also, please do well to like this video if you found it useful so the algorithm can suggest it to other marketers that need to see this also. And also, please do well to share this video to as many people in the marketing community or anyone at all that you know needs to see this. I know I've asked you guys to do a lot of things, but just subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till I see you in my next video, stay creative and